Hello everyone. Do you know who the most famous movie star in the world is? Yes, you guessed it right, Shah Rukh Khan. But did you know his life story is full of words that can transform your English? Today, we are not learning English from boring books, but from the legendary life of the king of Bollywood. Before starting, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The butterfly who became a star, the legend of Shah Rukh Khan. The air was cold, and the wind danced the autumn leaves in the courtyard of a small house in the Rajinder Nagar neighborhood of New Delhi. Inside, a teenage boy with large, dreamy eyes was staring at a picture of his father. Mir Taj Muhammad Khan, a man who was everything to his son, a father, a hero, a role model. But now, cancer had taken him. The young Shah Rukh Khan was left alone with his mother, Latif Fatima, and the heavy burden of grief. But within this darkness, a flame burned bright. A flame his mother had ignited in him. Everything in this world is achieved with hope and hard work, my son. Even the impossible just takes a little longer. This flame became the fuel for our story. The story of a boy who wanted to be a butterfly, but destiny turned him into the brightest star in the cinematic galaxy. After his father's death, Shah Rukh lived like a warrior. He studied at the prestigious St. Columba School and then at Hindu College, University, where he earned a degree in economics. But his heart beat for theater. He shone in college plays. With that indescribable energy and eyes that seemed to hold the entire world. It was during these years that he met a kind and intelligent girl named Gauri Chibber. It was love at first sight, but it faced significant obstacles, religious differences. But Shah Rukh, like all his future roles, did not surrender. He fought for his love and married Gauri in 1991. This was the beginning of an eternal partnership and a real-life love story. The butterfly was ready to fly. But his destination was a city where dreams either crash and burn or become stars, Bombay. The year was 1991. The young Shah Rukh Khan, with his wife Gauri, boarded a train and set off for Bombay. He had no financial backing, no connections, and not even a classically heroic face. His only capital was his ironclad self-confidence, boundless energy, and eyes that could both laugh and cry. His first role was in the television series Fauji. But Bombay was ruthless to him. Many said, "This boy will never be a film hero. His face is too ordinary." But Shah Rukh did not hear these voices. He worked like a machine. In 1992, his first feature film, Deewana, was released. He played a rebellious young man who falls in love with the woman of his dreams. The film was a massive success, and Shah Rukh became an overnight star. But this was only the beginning. Bombay was in shock. This new actor didn't follow the usual molds. He was willing to play negative, gray characters. And here, the true legend was born, Bazigar, 1993, as a jealous and psychotic man who takes his love to the brink of madness. His performance made audiences tremble. Dar, 1993, as a professional stalker whose heart beats for a blind girl. He created an anti-hero that people fell in love with. Anjum, 1994, as a vengeful man who turns the story into a psychological thriller. He had become the king of hearts, not with a sword, but with his gaze. He proved that a hero could be complete, even with all his flaws. By the mid-90s, Shah Rukh Khan changed the game. He moved from the dark world of anti-heroes to the glamorous world of love and romance. And here, the title King of Romance was forever attached to him. Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge, 1995, a masterpiece that redefined love in Indian cinema. His role as Raj, who meets Simran, Kajol, in Switzerland, became a cultural icon. The sharp dialogues, the incredible chemistry, and that song Mendi Laga Karakna, the film was a phenomenon. Dil To Pagal Hai, 1997, as Rahul, a stage director who falls in love with a dancer, Madhuri Dixit. The crazy combination of comedy, drama, and music made it an enduring classic. Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, 1998, showed he could also believably play the role of a kind and responsible man. He was no longer just a star, he was a superstar. But the real Shah Rukh Khan was much bigger than the roles on screen. The 2000s marked the beginning of Shah Rukh Khan's absolute reign. He was not just an actor, but a shrewd businessman, a global icon, and a brand. Company Red Chillies Entertainment, by founding this company, he established himself as a successful entrepreneur in the entertainment industry. Epic films, in films like Asoka, 2001, Kabhi Alvida Na Kaina, 2006, and Om Shanti Om, 2007, where he shone again with Deepika Padukone. He showed he could excel in any genre. Om Shanti Om was a nostalgic and glorious tribute to classic Indian cinema. Global icon, he became the popular host of famous shows like Kaun Banega Crorepati. His wax statue was installed at Madame Tussauds in London, and he was named one of the most influential people in the world by renowned magazines. But life is always a drama. Around 2010, the era of the megastar seemed to be waning. New films and fresh faces were taking over the scene. Some whispered that Shah Rukh Khan's era is over. A series of unsuccessful films reinforced these rumors, but a true king remains a king even in moments of fall. Shah Rukh Khan did not give up. He rose like a phoenix from the ashes. Dawn, 2006 and 2011. As an international, clever spy, he created a successful action franchise. Chennai Express, 2013, a comedy that became the highest-grossing Indian film of its time and turned his character Rahul into a comedy icon. Happy New Year, 2014, a heist dance film that was a massive commercial success. Fan, 2016, a bold psychological thriller that showed he was still eager for new experiences. He had not only returned but was more powerful than before. Today, Shah Rukh Khan is not just an actor. He is a phenomenon, a dream, and a source of inspiration. A family man, at the peak of his fame, he has always kept Gauri and their 3 children, Aryan, Suanna, and Abram, at the center of his life. His photos with his family tell a story of love and loyalty. A symbol of hard work, his life story teaches millions of young people around the world that with will and hope, you can go from nothing to everything. The uncrowned Sultan of Bollywood, with over 3 decades at the top, he has proven to be the undisputed sultan of the Indian film industry. With his powerful recent comebacks in blockbusters like Pathan, 2023, and Jawan, 2023, he has once again shown everyone that Shah Rukh Khan is not a name, but an emotion. An emotion called hope, love, and the belief that no dream is out of reach. The end of the story? Never. The story of Shah Rukh Khan is still being written. He continues to shine like that young butterfly in Delhi. But now he is not a butterfly, he is a brilliant star in the boundless sky. A star that will never set. Why is his story so exciting? Because it is the story of us. The story of anyone who has a dream and believes that the impossible does not exist. He reminds us that the real hero is the one who never stops fighting for love and their dreams. So, just like Shah Rukh Khan never gave up on his dreams, never stop believing in your ability to learn English. Remember his famous words, "Success is not a destination, it's a journey." And your English learning journey is just beginning. Keep practicing, keep dreaming, and one day, you will shine. Thank you and see you in the next video.